I'd like to say something to you that I know I've said before. I know I have taught you the difference between a sentence and a line. He died. Take a look at this, and now take a look at this. Champions, victorious, fantastic men and women. I want you to focus on both of them. One, he died. Two, champions, victorious, fantastic men and women. I do this very often in my classes, in my first years. And by that I mean juniors in high school who are taking 11th grade English, since high school starts then. For people here in Norway, I show examples like this and I ask, which one of those is a sentence? And most of my students, every year, and I've been teaching in Norway for 22 years, another 12 in Brazil and Australia, they always point to the second one. Champions, victorious, fantastic men and women. Sadly, that is incorrect. Champions, victorious, fantastic men and women, that is not a sentence. And it's not a sentence because there are no verbs. He died is a sentence. He, subject. Died, verb. Now this brings me to another problem. I don't understand for the life of me how people don't see the difference. But by the same token, I realize that this has not been an issue. As in Norwegian, you can write an essay with 3, 4, 5, however many paragraphs with 3 sentences, 2 sentences each. Let's take a look at what I have here. Jake and Mitchell were friends that had been talking to the same girl for a very long time. But they didn't know that it was the same girl, so they kept talking to her for months. So my boys and girls here in Norway, who have not been my students ever or before they start learning about sentences, essays, paragraphs, they will tell me, oh, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences there. No, there is one sentence here. Jake and Mitchell, subject. Here you have a verb, and you have several other elements, but it's still the same sentence. There are clauses, there are different parts to it, but it's one sentence. So if you submit to me an essay that has this type of sentence and you're counting the lines, lines are just space on paper. Okay? They're not sentences. A sentence has to have at least a subject and a verb. So I'm worried about what's going to happen with the essays that you're submitting. I've said this many times, but I don't think it has sunk in to everyone. So I hope people do watch the video.